Date 2. After my third deployment, my wife filed for divorce. "I've met someone better," she said. In court, she demanded the house in full custody. "He's never even home for the kids." I stayed silent until the judge asked if I had anything to add. I placed a single paper on his desk. His eyes widened. "No one moves. Immediately close the doors." My wife's lawyer dropped all papers as military police entered the courtroom. "If even half of this is true, we're dealing with federal violations, not just a messy divorce." I nodded. "Yes, sir. I have recordings, financial logs, encrypted communication threads, all backed up and submitted to the Office of the Inspector General." Here's what the letter revealed. While I was deployed overseas, Lauren and her boyfriend Brent had been using my military credentials and defense contractor accounts to funnel money into private side gigs, bribes, fake consulting work, and kickbacks from overseas firms. The house she wanted, bought with embezzled funds in my name. Her claims of me being unfit, a cover, because she knew the net was closing in. I learned about it from a fellow service member stationed stateside who noticed discrepancies in procurement reports tied to my ID. I stayed quiet, collaborated with JA, and gathered everything I needed. Meanwhile, back in the courtroom, Lauren had gone ghost white. The judge hadn't let her leave. Her boyfriend tried to sneak out until he was quietly escorted into a side room by 2 MPs. Her lawyer packed up and left. Didn't even say goodbye. When the mask shattered, Lauren was brought back into the courtroom after 3 hours in a holding room. She looked like a completely different woman, disheveled, eyes swollen, hands trembling. No trace of the icy arrogance that once made her untouchable. The courtroom was now sealed, cameras off, no press allowed. Judge Mallory turned to her as she sat across from me. No longer a proud wife trying to play power games, but a suspect. "Mrs. Grant," the judge said, voice like stone. "You are no longer petitioning for custody or property. You are under preliminary investigation for federal fraud, misappropriation of government assets, and obstruction of justice." Lauren opened her mouth to speak, but her new attorney, a court-appointed public defender, placed a hand on her shoulder. "Say nothing." That was the moment she looked up at me for the first time. Really looked. Her mouth opened slightly. A flicker of regret. Guilt maybe. But it was too late for both. Then came the testimony. My children had been shielded from all the court drama until now. But today, the judge wanted to hear from them, especially after Child Protective Services submitted reports based on interviews at school and with our neighbors. My oldest, Evan, just 10, was called in. He sat nervously in the witness seat. The judge asked softly, "Do you feel safe with your mom?" Evan shook his head. "She always yelled, and she let that man, Brent, say mean things about my dad." The judge nodded. "And your father?" Evan's voice broke. "He was always gone, but he called me more than she did. He sent videos, birthday gifts. He even made a bedtime recording for me." I looked down, my chest tightening. I remembered sending that video during a sandstorm in Kandahar. Evan looked at me. "I want to live with Dad." The judge asked no more questions. That was all he needed to hear.